I may think I'm the star of my kitchen, but someone else really is, and I'm going to introduce her to you today. This video is sponsored by KitchenAid, and maybe that's a hint. Let me introduce you to my KitchenAid commercial style range. First of all, that color. I know, you guys love it, I love it. To me, this color expresses everything that I love about cooking. It makes me feel joyful, powerful, a little bit sassy. Today, the temperatures are dipping down just a little bit, the leaves are falling. Let's make something that's sort of an entryway into fall that really uses this stove and this oven. Beautifully, we are going to make roasted spaghetti squash that I'm going to season with lime and cumin and dried mango. And then I'm going to make tikka masala meatballs. Doesn't that sound so good? Let's go! First, set the oven to 400 degrees, and then I'm going to prep the spaghetti squash. This stove is dual fuel, so it's gas on top, electric in the oven, which means it's really nice and steady heat. Okay, spaghetti squash is prepped. Olive oil, lots and lots of salt and pepper, so it's beautifully seasoned. Set that aside. Now for the meatball mixture, I'm using cauliflower rice to give this some moisture because I'm not using breadcrumbs in this recipe. I've got some granulated garlic, garam masala, what else? Kashmir chili powder. This is a little smoky and a little spicy. For my binder, I'm using almond flour and an egg. And then glove on, and I'm just gonna pull this together as gently as possible so the meatballs are tender. This makes about 16 giant meatballs. Okay, everything roasts together, burners on. Look at how quickly that butter melts. That's because the stove is so powerful. I've got ginger and garlic and green chili sizzling away. I'm adding some tomato paste for umami, some paprika, garam masala again, a little more Kashmir chili powder, and then these are dried fenugreek leaves that give it sort of this warm mapley flavor. Cook that down until it's deepened in color. A can of fire roasted crushed tomatoes, some water. We're gonna cook that down. Okay, meatballs are all done. In goes some heavy cream. I'm using a plant-based cream and some honey. That cheats some of that long cooked flavor. The meatballs go back into the sauce to cook through. And then let's flavor up our spaghetti squash. So a little more oil, some lime juice, a lot of lime juice. This is so important for spaghetti squash because otherwise it's so bland. Lots of cilantro and then some spices. This is dried green mango powder, very sour, and some nice smoky nutty cumin, salt and pepper, toss, toss, toss. You will never eat spaghetti squash without dressing it again, I promise you. Okay, onto this plate. Let's plate it up. Mama needs 3 meatballs, thank you very much. I love how quickly this came together because this stove is so powerful. Holy cow, look at how good that looks. Sometimes, for reals, this is where I eat. Next to my friend. Listen, if you're interested in this recipe, check the link in the bio. And would you comment below, let me know what color you would get. I chose yellow, but what color would you get? I'm gonna eat my food, which is so good.